Carl Williams, I believe is Caleb Williams' dad's name. He said before, the draft even occurred, Carl Williams exactly said, Chicago is where quarterbacks go to die.
Yeah.
And nothing that he said was wrong. Nothing that Carl Williams said was wrong. You can't point to me at any point in history where Chicago has had a successful quarterback. So you can see why and understand why the reservations were had, especially considering the type of prospect Caleb Williams was coming out of college. One of the probably the most hyped college athlete coming out of college. Considering he's also the first guy to come out of college off of a what are the endorsement deals called again? NIL deals. He was the first year that they got to experience that. So, a lot of hype came around this kid, and I know Chicago Bears fans hurt hearing that he wanted to go to Minnesota, but I just say give him some amnesty, give him some grace, because he's not going to necessarily the franchise itself. He just wants to go be with Kevin O'Connell. You know what I mean? Just the way that Jaden Daniels is now married to Cliff Kingsbury. Bless you. Just the way that Bo Nix is married to Sean Payton. They've got great offensive masterminds. What did Caleb get married to? A defensive head coach that was already on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Going into that season, a offensive coordinator in Shane Waldron that had a very, very rough end to his stint in Seattle, and just notably Jackson Smith and Jigba, when he got interviewed by one of the Bears media outlets, laughed when the guys asked him about, what do you think of Shane Waldron? He laughed. He chuckled. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Nothing great about him.
He didn't have a long statement about it.
So I mean, I think this is the important part, is that, like, I think there was a lot that did go wrong. As far as how much do I believe in the fact that they weren't watching film with him, I believe him to a certain extent, because this is what he mentioned. He said they would just give me the film. I would just watch the film by myself. Or I'll pull up exactly what he said. He said exactly, no one tells me what to watch, I just turn it on. That's word for word verbatim what allegedly he told his father. So, I mean, how true is that? I don't know. But regardless, if we're going to hold it at face value and just believe in what he said, which honestly I don't think is far-fetched, just hearing from other guys within that offensive room, guys like DJ Moore that were disgruntled the whole year, guys like DeAndre Swift that couldn't even get multiple touches a game at the beginning of the season,